What is she hiding? Her eyes darted around the room, never settling on one spot for too long. It was as if she was afraid that someone might catch a glimpse of the truth she was so desperately trying to conceal. The tension in the air was palpable, and I couldn't shake the feeling that something was terribly wrong. Every time I tried to approach her, she would find an excuse to leave, to avoid my questions. It was driving me insane, this constant game of cat and mouse. I needed to know what was going on, but I was also terrified of what I might find out. Curiosity got the best of me. I had to know. I found myself sneaking around, trying to catch a glimpse of her when she thought no one was watching. It felt wrong, invading her privacy like this, but I couldn't help myself. The more she tried to hide, the more determined I became to uncover her secret. I started noticing little things, like how she would always check her phone when she thought I wasn't looking, or how she would disappear for hours without any explanation. My mind was racing with possibilities, each one more disturbing than the last. I knew I was getting closer to the truth, but I also knew that once I found it, there would be no going back. "I can't wait to see you tonight." Those were the words she had texted me earlier that day, and I had been looking forward to our date all week. I had planned everything perfectly, from the restaurant to the flowers I would surprise her with. But now, as I stood there watching her from the shadows, I couldn't help but feel a sense of dread. What if everything I had been suspecting was true? What if she was hiding something that would shatter my world? I tried to push those thoughts aside, focusing instead on the excitement of seeing her smile, of holding her in my arms, but the nagging doubt refused to leave me alone. I couldn't believe what I saw. "She's cheating on me." My heart felt like it had been ripped out of my chest. There she was, in the arms of another man, laughing and smiling as if I didn't exist. The pain was unbearable, and I wanted to scream, to confront her right then and there, but I couldn't move. I was frozen in place, watching my worst nightmare unfold before my eyes. How could she do this to me? How could she betray me like this? I had given her everything, and this was how she repaid me. The anger and hurt were overwhelming, and I knew that nothing would ever be the same again. Some secrets are better left undiscovered. As I walked away from the scene, my mind was a whirlwind of emotions. I felt like I was in a daze, unable to process what I had just witnessed. The love I had once felt for her was now tainted with bitterness and betrayal. I knew that I would never be able to look at her the same way again. The trust we had built over the years was shattered, and I was left to pick up the pieces of my broken heart. In that moment, I realized that some secrets are better left undiscovered. Sometimes the truth can be more painful than the lies we tell ourselves. And as I disappeared into the shadows, I vowed to never let my curiosity get the best of me again.